Game now.
Yep. Be sure everyone knows.
Okay. All right, let's just go down. I got a lot of paperwork here, so we'll have to go one thing at a time.
Yeah.
I was thinking of you today.
Boy, this is more people than we've had in one meeting.
Wonder why?
Scary, isn't it?
Yes.
Nothing scares me. I like company. All right. We do not have minutes available to us tonight, so we're going to skip over the first. We'll have to vote on them at the next meeting. We've got a continuation of the public hearing for the Hastings Street Plaza, which is, hold on one second here.
35 and 37.
Yeah, I got the rest of the package here. Which is 3537 Hastings Street. I'll read the letter requesting the continuation. The continuation is more because of, we're still awaiting peer reviews for the town. So until we have those, it's going to be difficult to proceed with the, but the peer reviews, we're doing reviews of their engineering work. So to ensure that what they've provided to the town is accurate, we've asked that peer reviews be done on all their engineering.
And I was supposed to get the fiscal peer review today. I still don't have it. It's been
We
delayed.
have fiscal and what else?
Well, John said something about a legal review, but they're now in front of ZBA.
Okay, well, that's for the residential, right?
And for the non-conforming use.
All right,
I don't know if the zoning's gonna do that, the special permit. The special permit's through planning board.
You know, I thought,
He applied for a special permit.
I said that, but I figured, you know what? We are the SPGA for site.
We talked about that, and I think.
I talked to Cindy about this because I thought it was the planning board as well.
Did she read
And she read it and she said, no, it's ZBA. For the non-conforming use.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, that's not.
Okay, I'm glad you know
particular
that
site
then.
plan. Yeah, that's not particular to
All right.
site plan.
All right, but we usually do special permits.
Yeah, the special permit is only what's particular to the site plan.
All right, as long as she's
Correct.
ruled on it, we're good.
All right, so I'll read
Hey,
it.
Bill, I'm on.
Yep,
I'm on. This is David.
oh, all right. All right, so I'll read into the record the letter received from John Anand of the Meehan Group. It says, Hastings Street Plaza LLC respectfully requests a continuation of the scheduled public hearing to the next scheduled meeting of the planning board. We have received 3 of the 5 peer reviews and have responded to 2 of them and are preparing the 3rd response for traffic. We still have not received the peer reviews for the fiscal impact assessment and the legal review. We ask for continuation of our meeting until we have received all peer reviews, letters, and had a chance to reply to them. So,
Does that take a motion?
yeah, we're gonna have to take a motion to continue the public hearing to the next,
12.
to the 12th.
I'll make a motion to continue the hearing for the 36 and 37 Hastings Street, 35 to 37 Hastings until
What's the 10th?
12th.
October 10th.
It's the 10th,
October
I'm
10th.
sorry, John.
All right, October 10th.
At 7 o'clock. All those in favor?
Aye.
What? Oh,
Damon,
that's
Anthony.
Columbus Day. That's right, we said that
Going
last
October
time.
26th.
Yeah, so we only have one meeting in October,
All right, October 26th then,
24th.
Good point.
or whatever comes up. on calendar.
24th?
Yep.
I am almost certain we'll be hearing testimony that night.
Okay,
That's a month away.
yeah, the peer review should be done.
They
Either
have-
that or we gotta start leaning on people.
That's right. I've been
I mean,
leaning
we
on.
can't hold up
That's not fair.
No, the process any longer than
Right.
that. So, all right. So 26th, 24th, October 24th at 7 PM. All right, we got a special permit application for 6 Freeman Place. I was here somewhere, I saw it. There it is. All right. Did she make you guys a copy of this?
I don't have it.
I don't have it.
I don't have it.
All right. I have the 4 men for a special permit. This appears to be a use permit. I'm sure. Like Caitlin, Nick, are you here tonight, Caitlin? No. Okay. We have a check, we have a filled out. Oop, we need 2 formans. She's got the abutters list. All right, it's a home occupation at 6 Freeman Place. A summary of work to be done is mostly online business, Reiki and spiritual healing, occasional one-on-one clients, and up to 4 people training class. At the abutters list. All right. All right, I need a motion for a public hearing for,
Make a motion, set a public hearing for 6 Freeman Place, October 24th, 7 PM.
Second.
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Damon, I.
So we've got a public hearing date set to the 24th at 7 PM for that one. No business name on it, but it has everything else. Road acceptance for Pond Meadow and Applewood Lane
And Willowbrook.
in Willowbrook. Road acceptance for Pond Meadow.
So the easement was outstanding on Pond Meadow. Applewood Lane was the signage and the land transference. I can tell you with Applewood, the selectmen have received the land transfer. And it was on their last agenda and they put it on the warrant
For which one?
for Applewood.
Oh, you already
Actually have a
received-
signed deed by Mr. Borough.
Oh, even better, yeah, I'll give that to the town, Board of
I
Selectmen.
think the signs are already gone also.
Fine.
Alan Tetro told me they were.
Yeah, looks like everything's been done.
So I think that's
Is the
done.
transference of the land to the town?
That's the deed right there.
Okay.
They had a draft deed, and
All right,
We
can
have
I
a
see
lot
that? Can I see that?
Cindy wanted a couple changes.
Yeah, good. Good. Glad she saw it. No better than I would. I think.
I hope.
Yeah. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Yep. Bob, thanks for getting that all together. It was good.
Yeah,
So,
if you had Greg Borough calling you every day, you'd get it done too.
yeah. Yeah, he's not a man who likes.
Oh, you
to,
don't, no.
All right.
Thanks,
So
James.
everything,
As far as the Pond Street one, I understand that everything is, he satisfied Alan, everything Alan wanted him to do.
We
And
still have the issue with the deed?
but the attorney's pretty much got that wrapped up, so
Okay.
I don't want to wait till the 24th if you could act on that, it's getting kind of close to the,
We get the deed straightened out for Bruce Clifton?
yeah, his attorney, her attorney,
Yeah, but is the property owner going to allow?
well, she seems to think that it goes back in title, so.
I feel much better if I actually saw the deed done. We're going to put a placeholder on the town meeting for the approval of the road.
Yeah,
It's on the warrant. They
Yeah, it's
put
on the
it
warrant.
Okay.
So if we don't do it to the 24th, it's still going to get on the meeting.
okay.
So
I think-
I want to see this deed complete.
Yeah, I'd like to see the deed.
And then we gotta share it with the homeowner, Chilton.
Yeah,
to make-
Well, he's got it, I mean,
He's gonna have to be,
He's
he's
gotta-
gonna have to be included in this, whatever we do.
what's that? Yeah, the homeowner's going to have to be included.
Yeah,
And hopefully it goes without a hitch.
I'll send it to him. You give me the deed, I'll
Yeah.
send it to Chilton.
Hopefully it goes without a hitch.
And on the 24th, we can
And
bless it.
Now, will we sign the Mylars then? Or who signs
Yeah,
the
we-
Mylars first? You design them first or the Board of Selectmen sign
it
them?
doesn't matter. We usually sign them first, then the Board of Selectmen. They get the title, they get everything at the same time, we sign it all.
Okay.
So just bring it to us. So I guess we need a vote. Let me get that piece of paper here.
I'm gonna abstain from Willowbrook.
are we doing Pond Meadow now, or?
I'm doing Apple.
Is your address actually Willowbrook, or is it
Number one.
number one?
You're number one.
All right, let me figure out where the paperwork is for
You
that.
gotta do one each.
I'll make a motion to accept the road acceptance for Applewood Lane.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Damon?
He's on mute.
Oh,
Stop muting yourself, Damon.
Is Brookview part of Applewood?
What?
Is Brookview part of Applewood?
No.
No.
No, separate?
Brookview
Where's
down
that?
Dudley.
Brookview's off Dudley.
Oh, that's Daniels.
They're Daniels.
I'll make a motion to accept, for the road acceptance for Brookview Lane.
Second.
Oh, we did Brookview.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Damon, aye.
Opposed? Okay,
You guys gotta do Willowbrook. Without. Barry.
yes, without Barry.
Yeah.
Barry is abstaining.
I'll make a motion to accept Willowbrook Lane. Is that Willowbrook Lane?
Yep,
Nitmic Estates.
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
How about that? We got it down to one.
Damon, aye.
All right, so we got everything except for Pond Meadow.
We'll get that wrapped up on the
Yeah,
24th.
that's not a big deal.
As soon as I get that deed, I'll get you a copy of it.
What's
As
that?
soon as I get the deed,
Yeah, and I'll
I'll
give
get
it
you
to
a copy of
Mr.
it.
Chilton, and then once he blesses it, you're good.
Okay. Okay, the modification of Muddy Brook. Unfortunately, we had a little resistance to the modification from Alan Tatro, the highway superintendent. He really doesn't go into a lot of details, so I'm gonna have to research this further and find out whether there's a serious issue with the 10% grade over the 55 feet, or whether it's an ideology or an empirical thought on Alan's behalf, nothing to do with whether it's going to create issues with the actual road or not.
Because you got 500 feet of 6% grade, 3 and 6% grade, you know, I mean.
I need to ask the question. So that is what we're going to have to deal with on the 24th also. I mean, we can move ahead with it. It doesn't seem that Jeff Walsh had major issue with it.
The fire chief was happy. He had no concerns over it.
Yeah, and it doesn't appear the fire department had any issue with it.
The only concern I had was the precedent setting.
There's no, as far as I'm concerned, there's no
There
precedent.
won't be precedent.
You don't think so?
Like I said, it's
Somebody comes in.
less
It's a
than the 100.
case-by-case basis.
Yeah. I mean, the next one come in with
But it's-
10% grade for 200 feet or
Yeah, well,
150 or whatever.
most towns call for that if a 10% grade is less than 100 feet, that it's not really an issue. If we all of a sudden had a quarter of a mile that was 10% grade, now that'd be a problem. I mean, I don't know, you guys,
Well, can I say something? I talked to Alan, and at least my take on Alan was it's more philosophical than case by that particular case. I did talk to Jeff Walsh several times, and I know the chair did, and Jeff said Bob has done everything possible. There's nothing more that can be done to that road to allow him to proceed and to satisfy Eversource.
and how many houses on the road again, Bob?
8.
We're talking about a road with 8 houses. Yeah, come up.
I just wanted to give you the basis for my being okay with that. The fire regulations state that the grade can't exceed 10%. This is just a small person. It's very little over the 10%, and it is such a short range. So, I mean, we would still stick with a 10% grade over a longer length. But because this is a 55-foot and it's what is it, 10.5 or 10.6
yeah.
or something. So that's why I said I was okay with it.
Is there any way to reduce it under the 10?
Couldn't do it.
No,
No.
Jeff said he can't.
Without flattening the top?
Without
It makes it
eliminating
worse.
completely the leveling area at the top.
Right.
You'd have
And
to
I don't
just-
think we want to do that.
Yeah, you're gonna have something like this right at the end.
Yeah. No, you don't want it at the end.
Yeah, I mean,
You're trying to get at least so that the car can.
No,
sit
Jeff
there.
went through all the different things you and him went back
Yeah.
and forth on, and
yeah, I mean, I looked at some,
No, I've got no problem with it. I just didn't want to be.
I looked online.
Precedent setting thing.
and I know we have a regulation in town for a certain grade, but it's over length. I think that's what we have to be, because I looked at 10% grades, examples of 10% grades, and to me, they're not great. We've got roads all over town with worse grades than this 10% we're talking about
Oh,
here.
definitely,
You know,
definitely.
so, I mean, these old farm roads have, some of them have much larger grades than what we're dealing with.
Actually, Pleasant Street.
Well, Route 16, the Milford Street's a worse grade than that, and that's over
I
a
don't
quarter of a
think so.
mile. But
I think that's about a 7.5 Milford Street.
I looked it up, it was 9.9 or
That's
something.
pretty, I don't know, it's hard to believe that that's a steep.
It's almost 9.9. I mean, the variance, whatever it is subtle, the difference between the two, so. I mean, we certainly have other roads that are higher grade. I don't know, you guys, that's why we have a vote. Bob, did you,
How long is the road for Moneybrook Estates?
how long is it?
It's about 850 feet.
Yeah, okay,
total.
total. It's, I don't know.
that 10% grade ends at about station 250, so you got 600 feet of, going from 6% to 3%
So we get,
after the
And
10%.
it's 4% where it meets
That's at
Daniels.
the top, right, yes, it's 4% when it meets Daniels.
And of course, some,
how far in is the 10% grade?
Where does it start?
Yeah, from Daniels Road, how far?
40
in?
feet,
How far?
40 feet.
So you're going 40 feet and then you reach the 10% grade for 55.
Well, there's a curve, so it's a gradual slope, but, it's not,
Right.
it's not like this, but it's a
Right.
curve, yeah. Then you go 55 feet at the 10%, and then you hit the 6% coming off of the 10%.
we're kind of anxious because he can't move on the open space for the town without getting this
Yeah, I
finalized
understand that.
and recorded. So there are other factors.
Well, is there anyone else that would like to speak on behalf of this?
I'm okay with it.
Ray, did you want to add your expertise?
Anybody?
Your ultimate wisdom.
I don't know, I guess this is more of a, probably more of, once again, a philosophical difference to each person. And I grew up on farm roads. All over town, we have grades way more than 10% for longer distances.
Hey, Jack. When you
Yeah.
talked to Alan, at the end of the conversation, where was he at with this?
I think he's vehemently against it.
Yeah, he wasn't changing it. I didn't ask him to change his mind, Damon. He just came in and saw me, actually. I was here.
He doesn't want to see anything over 8%.
Probably for plowing.
55 feet, I just think it's philosophical.
Especially if you're coming up the hill.
I don't think Alan appreciates when a waivers are applied, so,
He did mention that, not this one in particular, but,
as a global thing.
yeah.
Now, this board doesn't, as a rule, we don't allow a lot of waivers. I will tell you, the board before us, when they did approve, allowed a lot more waivers. Question was when they did approve. But if you guys want to take a vote, someone's got to make a motion.
Yeah, I would, if it was 550 feet, I would say, well, maybe there's an issue here, but for 55 feet, I leave my driveway.
I'm trying to picture a 10% grade for 55 feet. That's what I'm trying to picture. 40 feet in, which isn't,
This building
It's
is.
5.5 feet.
40 feet.
Stand 5.5 feet, so go 50 feet and from the top of my head,
that's the difference in the grade from the 55 feet is 5.5 feet.
The 3 car lengths.
Yeah, that seems like it's maybe like that, right?
That's maybe too much.
Even less?
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
Do you have a example of a drawing? And I know you had the ones last week, but they didn't really clarify.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on a profile plan.
It's about from the
Because of
bottom of
scale.
that clock to the wall, or a little further than the wall.
No, that's too steep. It's not that steep.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's more than 5.5 feet.
I mean, I guess, doing this like this, and looking at the wall and having somebody in the audience, what the percentage is a little foolish. So either we make a motion to do it, or we don't.
Yeah, well, what I'm trying to do is provide something for the
So the
citizens.
question that I have, the transition from Daniel Street to the 10% grade to the 6% grade, is a low bed going to get hung up? Going up or down it? A long rig?
You can raise and lower a low bed to
I would say-
deal with these streets all the time. I think the most important thing is
Fire-
the fire trucks and everybody,
You don't see an issue with that, right? The grade from,
The fire department access roads are allowed, the maximum on that is 10%. This is barely over the 10%, and it's a very short range. And if it was a longer range, it'd be a little bit,
Yeah, I don't think the transition from 10 to 6 is gonna be that great. The truck's gonna get hung up.
I think you're gonna see, once it's done and the road is done, you're probably not even gonna notice it as much as we're worrying about it right this minute.
Yeah, that's what I figured too.
I think we have two choices here. We can either postpone it and ask Alan to be at the next meeting, or we can just make a motion.
I don't think you're gonna get any swipe.
Chair can't make a motion, so you guys decide what you wanna do.
I'm just making a point.
I mean, knowing Alan, they're not gonna get him to change his mind.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't get him to the meeting either, but.
No, because he's all done the end of the year anyways.
Make a motion to accept the,
Waiver.
Accept the waiver. yeah.
accept the waiver for Muddy Brook.
Second,
All those in favor?
Aye.
aye.
Aye,
Dame and I.
Thank you.
done.
All right,
I'll get you a revised plan, now I can grade it out and finish that plan up. For the
Yeah.
24th, I'll have a plan for you.
And then you'll have to get us the Mylars
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
in the deed. Right.
And the deed,
Oh, no.
no, that's later.
That's later, yeah.
That's when the road's
But,
accepted.
Yeah, just be prepared for Ann. She's gonna want all her stuff, so.
It's gonna hound you.
We are not, tell them, we are not gonna, Alfonso, we are not gonna chase him this time. We expect
No clear
everything
cutting.
done.
No
Oh.
clear cutting.
I'm gonna get this thing approved and I'm retiring.
Oh, make sure that in this, it has the signage,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
easement,
No clear
everything's gotta be
cutting
done.
Yeah.
And no.
All right, thank
And
you.
what?
No clear cutting.
Yeah, no
That's
clear-
in the decision you made.
Yeah,
I think it should be done before.
I'm sure Ann will make sure that everything.
It should be done before we
right.
grant the building permits. You can't do it after.
I agree.
I agree. That's what we were talking about before.
Right, because what happened last time?
That's right. You gotta do it first.
All right.
Now, this next one, Gail wanted it on the agenda. I thought we could just do it if Bill was okay. But she, on all your applications for subdivisions or site plan review or special permits, she wants a little checkbox about whether the property is in 80.
Like 61A or something like
All
that.
right.
For an 81P.
Now, I
We
think,
we can put it on there, Jack, but we're not gonna be able to do anything with it.
No, we got
No,
no regulation on it.
That's not a
it
condition
is not.
of an 81P.
Right.
I just think that's Gene Berthold asking that question, but I don't.
Yeah.
It is.
Nothing really.
Yeah, because she's probably gonna transfer it, once it becomes, if it's a road front lot, it's gotta come out of 61A, because it's obviously no longer gonna be.
Right.
I'm
agricultural.
sure people have done it and then went and recorded it.
Yeah, and never told the
And
town.
never told the town.
Yeah,
I-
yeah, I don't have an issue with that.
No.
I don't have an issue with that. Do you guys?
Nope.
No, it makes sense
Just
to
adding a
me.
line to the form, right?
Yeah, just add the line to the form. You can
I
go
don't
ahead.
think you need to vote
No,
on it, no.
no. Okay, so where were we?
You missed
I
it.
mean, I know, Bill, I know that when we had a piece of land that we bought that was in 61A, and we had to take it, the people that own the property took it out before they even had to, were able to sell it.
Yeah, they're
think they
they're
have to.
supposed to, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean.
If someone just wants to bust a couple lots off their own property, they wouldn't have to go through that process. They're not selling it, maybe they're just making two lots.
Right, right.
Selling it, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah, I got you.
George Gallagher requesting
So we're
process
doing,
of Misco Springs
Misco
to be
Springs,
approved,
the bond.
so you can set a bond and then just request lot release.
So the estimate we have from Jeff is $884,000.
Who's George Gallagher? I don't remember him.
He's one of the principals of Habitat. Sylvan Springs.
Yeah, it was our buddy.
He couldn't make it tonight.
He's one of the other partners, right?
Well, George is one of the partners, but Bruce Wheeler is the trustee of Sylvan Springs Realty Trust. They own the land.
Okay, I get it.
Good guy.
So if you're ready for a
Yeah, we've
motion,
had good history with
Yep.
Bruce.
Yeah.
All right.
so I'll make a motion to approve the bond estimate from Graves Engineering for Misco Springs, Section 8, Tyler Lane, Station 00025 plus 69, and Rawson Farm Road B, Station 27 plus 70 to 32 plus 00, in the amount of $884,000.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Damon, I.
Oh, Jeff does such a good job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Graves does.
Graves is
Because
a,
they work for me in Uxbridge too, not Jeff though.
yeah, I told you how I got them here. We had.
Yeah, that's right.
We had Cullinan originally. I made a call to the planner in Uxbridge and said, who do you guys use? He said, Graves Engineering, we love them. So we've been using them ever since.
And Mike Andre does it, and he's excellent, just like Jeff,
Yeah.
almost exactly. Oh, thank you.
So Fred Lapham, we got 81 Ps. All right, what
do
the
you got,
heck
one-
is all
one lot,
this?
Fred?
What are you doing here?
One lot
No, it's a reconfiguration of 4 contiguous lots.
into one?
No, there's still 4, but it
Well, you don't
makes-
have the existing conditions. How do we know what it was before?
The outer perimeter of the 4 lot, I had those original lines on there, but man, you can't even read the plan with lines crisscross in very close to the same direction.
So you've got a corner of someone else's property cutting over in front of an existing structure?
Yes, that's the side lot line of lot.
Is this house been sold yet?
It hasn't been conveyed, it is under
Have you-
agreement.
You built it on.
Oh, yeah, that house is there.
You think it's prudent to have someone else's property right there?
That was very difficult. That's why we changed the lot line. This lot line used to go like in and then out. So we opened up the backyard. And by putting the house in that location, we were able to keep the driveway less steep.
Yeah.
Is there any conditions? I mean, I'd have to see the layout. This looks like apparently it's a steep hill that this house sits on.
Yeah, it's got a long, fairly steep.
And where's the
driveway.
house on this one?
That's somebody's backland. Those people live on, I think it's Cadman, or Leonard, not Leonard, I think it's Cadman.
There we go.
Now you can see.
Cadman over there.
How much room from the front door to the lot line?
That's what I'm wondering. Even,
From the porch, it's 21 feet, the minimum setback on the side yard is 20.
Is that considered side yard?
By definition, it'd be a side lot line.
wow.
Is that what, lot 65A?
And the people buying it are willing to live with that condition?
But it's beautiful when you get up to the top of the hill. The backyard is gorgeous and it's very private.
Oh, this is on Locust Hill.
Mhm.
I've driven up there, yes, it is.
So this, is this the one? Been up there so many times. Trying to.
This is right when you make the corner.
You want to look at this?
Where does the driveway come in?
We're talking about this property.
Oh,
The driveway starts down here and comes up in a curvy linear fashion so that you get more length in that driveway and we can make it less steep. And it comes in this end, it's an end entrance. So it comes down like that.
And there was no way to move that house back or set to the side or anything?
You just can't, because what happens is right here, there's a flow a high groundwater flow that comes through here. And our perks were right here. And that's right where the septic is. And the septic can't get any closer to the wetlands. It's got to be 50 feet.
Gotcha.
So it's very, not a lot of options for development.
Hey, well, I mean, these are 81P, so all we need is vital access and
Yeah, you're gonna meet the
dimensional requirements.
60,000.
Yeah.
Not much else.
so got the upland?
Yeah, it looks like you don't have lot sizes on here.
You have the lot sizes on
Yes,
here?
he does. 2.053 acres.
Maybe I can't just
What the hell
see.
is that?
Oh, they're on this one. I don't have that one.
Oh,
2.58.
Yeah, ours is a photocopy of a photocopy.
this is the 81P, this one.
All right.
I don't know what Gail gave you guys.
So all those lots have enough upland?
Oh, yes. It's spelled out on each lot.
Yeah, it looks here.
Oh, you got it over there?
Yeah, that's the 2.05 acres, this one. 1.5. 1.5.
80,000 upland.
Yeah.
80.
Yeah.
Oh, that one just means.
60,045.
You made it sound like there was plenty. Couple of them we just squeezed in.
That's why they make their money.
Yeah,
I made it though.
yeah, you made it. All right.
What's this one here?
That's.
I got the-
That's a lot. That's an existing
All
lot.
right.
Bill, I got the stamps over there.
Yeah. Yep. He's our stamp guy.
Oh, okay.
He takes care of his time. Well, you're getting good at this. We're gonna just, I've been.
Don't get used to it.
You got the magic marker for,
Oh, we forgot one thing.
Oh,
The felt pen to sign the mile.
Maybe I did that. Hold on.
I got him.
Gotta sign the Form Ns too.
yeah, the
Yeah,
Form
we
N.
gotta sign the 4 minutes too. Do you have those 4
Those the new
minutes?
stamps she was getting?
They should be over there. The Form A?
Oh, 4 May, yeah, excuse me.
Had the other ones down pat, huh?
I don't see a magic marker.
See, there should have been like a felt pen,
Yeah.
you know?
A magic pen.
Hmm.
Is it in that
I
box?
need that to sign the,
You have the Form Ns?
the thing in the box.
The Form A is, I think Bill's got
I
it.
got it, right here.
Okay.
Yep.
What's she doing?
Key.
Probably a yellow box.
It's supposed to be right in here.
There any in here?
Yeah, you
I don't see
know,
'em.
I got it right here, buddy.
Oh, you got it, it is over there. Oh, that's right, it's in that yellow packet, that's right. You got it.
I'm running blind here, guys.
No, Jimmy's got it under control. Jimmy.
It's a good thing he's not virtual tonight.
Oh. Yeah, we'd be in real trouble.
Barry, your second, John, your third.
Okay.
All right.
You guys got people there, so I don't have to come in and sign that.
What's that?
Yeah, we got
We
four.
got enough people there to do the signatures. You don't need me to come in and sign tomorrow.
No, we're all set.
You're good.
We'll just sign.
I'm third, right?
All right, what's that other thing?
You can look at all of
Did it make it out of the box?
No.
Oh, that was.
I gotta do this till 2026.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
No.
We're trying to do more now, personally.
I don't know.
That means I'm up next year.
I don't know.
You're gonna get out too.
No, 2026, I'm on for another 5 years.
So next year's 2023, I'm going 28.
You can always resign at 26.
Yeah.
should all still be.
Yeah.
Spend a lot of nights.
I mean, if I'm
So we're
still
gonna have a
living
Mass
in,
Act Citizen 26?
no, if I'm still living in town, I'll run, but I don't know if we do it.
Now, where you going?
I'm possibly moving to the Cape, but
Where?
Dennis.
Good for you.
You got the up tonight, you got the other hand.
I mean, I'll be keeping the Mendon house for a while.
Now I think I
Anyway.
get information for the trees cut.
All right. We need a motion to approve that 81P.
I'll make a motion to approve the 81P for Sylvan Springs.
Second.
Any discussion? Anybody, any questions?
Is that sold?
Yeah.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Damon, I.
So we're good.
Done.
Yep.
One more.
Yes, and we made these poor ladies wait all night. Come on up.
A whole 40 minutes.
You both can come up.
Jack.
It's a good thing that 3537 Hastings wasn't tonight.
Yeah.
You brought support with you.
Yeah, well, my husband has to get my daughter a
Struck
dance,
family.
so I made her. No, she offered.
Hey, Jack, can you pull that plan down off the?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
So, here we go. All right, I don't know if you guys remember,
Yep.
we had a conversation 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
And did you get any type of drawing done? or-
We just did a rough one, my husband did. Did you guys get the email?
I got the email, but I don't have a drawing.
On the back.
There should have been 3
Oh, we
We got a
pictures, I
couple of drawings
believe.
here, Bill.
Hold on, I might have some.
I got one here.
Oh, here it is.
I didn't want to spend the money on getting it surveyed,
Yeah.
because like the last time I came, I wanted to do a bigger one. But in between my aunt's house, who's my next door neighbor, and my house, there's an old county road that's never been discontinued.
Right.
And to deal with land court and all that would have taken probably forever. So I figured we'll just make it smaller. We won't go closer to her house any more. We'll just go longer, like to the front of the house and to the back of the house. Does that make sense? Am I saying? it right?
Yeah, the only,
Doesn't change the side yard setback.
Right, I won't change the side setback. It's just the front and the back. Unless you can give me tips on what to do for the old county road.
so this
but-
is, well, the only thing you could possibly do is you could ask the town to discontinue. You'd have to make a request to the select board.
Okay, so I would have to go to the select board
Yeah,
for that.
You're gonna need an attorney for that, because you're gonna
Okay.
have to, eventually you'd have to have it recorded.
You have to go to Worcester Court.
Yeah, so
gonna
the
take a
land
long
court
time.
will eliminate the road,
Okay,
and you'll be gone for good.
No, I think it just needs to be eliminated at town meeting. I don't think it has to go to.
Sure, it's gotta be recorded
Yeah, but it can be
somewhere.
recorded, but just eliminated from the town.
Yeah, the question is, then it's gotta be brought to the land court. You're gonna need an attorney to do that. And then,
After a certain amount of years of no use.
yeah, it could be an abandoned road already. And,
Right.
I mean, I don't know if you looked it up. You can look it up on the land court. If you looked it up to see if it still was considered a road, or whether it's already been discontinued.
I don't think it's been discontinued, because like one paragraph makes it sound like it was, and then the next doesn't, says it doesn't, like that it wasn't.
Yeah.
So it's just, I know Alan Tatro, like he hated having to plow that back in the day, because that's the only means of like being able to get into my driveway. So when my grandparents lived in our house,
Is that the one that comes from 16 over to your house?
Well, I don't think it goes all the way through.
it
any
used,
longer.
yeah, it used to, but not anymore.
It's like growing in.
I don't think.
Yeah, right across from Taft Ave, there was the entrance to it.
What's that?
Right across from Taft Ave, remember there was that little area right there? I
Yeah.
think that's pretty much where that used to go, behind that property.
I mean, I've been in town for 61 years. I have never seen it plowed.
I've never seen anybody use
There's,
it.
there's no way that Alan Taylor was plowing that.
Oh, back in the day, no, only to get into our driveway when my grandparents lived there, because they couldn't shovel. So they had to do, so behind that Jeep right there, that's the road from Hartford Ave, and that would have gone out to 16.
Okay,
But
I'm
it's
just,
overgrown now.
Yeah.
I can remember, that was a state sand pit.
Yeah, right, the state used to leave.
But
this
yeah,
on the
he
shovel.
hated having to plow it because why should he have to take care of it? It's part of our driveway, you know what I mean? So it hasn't been taken care of in years.
I'm just trying to figure out what, so we've got Hartford Avenue. So you're just putting this,
Say that again?
About 150 feet down from the corner, right, from your driveway.
Yeah, so it's my aunt's house and then my house.
Right behind it.
Right.
so this existing driveway you're talking about, that's in between the two houses?
Yeah,
It's right here, Bill.
Yeah,
yeah. So this is, so this is Hartford Ave right here. So if you came down like from Route 16, you come down the road like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is the old county road here. My aunt's house is down this way. But yeah, so we'd put parking right here. We'd put the posts like you had asked last meeting several months ago. So this one was used to, right now it's smaller and more. We would just expand it out. And then we'd add another play yard here. It's a patio, but we would make it a play yard.
And the other one's the existing play yard.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for more kids I'd have, so more kids can be outside at the same time.
And what's your, the addition, what's that gonna be used for? Just additional room?
Yes, space for children, or like another classroom. And then, so yeah, so this is the main house here, so we have two doors here, there's a window.
So where are you doing all the classrooms right now? Just
In
there?
my basement, it's a walkout basement.
Okay. In this proposed addition is gonna be more classrooms,
Yeah,
underneath or up above?
probably on top and probably part of my living room here. So my square footage of my house would be different and we'd rent that out as like a 2-bedroom house compared to a 3-bedroom. I would love to do the big addition and be able to still rent out the house as a 3-bedroom because you'd make more money that way, but
So you guys are no longer living there?
we're still living there now. We're building a house behind the red barn.
Oh, that's you building that, okay. I saw the trees gone.
So, but someone has to live in the house to be able to
Right.
have the business, so we'd rent it out.
Now, is there any stipulations to renting the house?
I probably have to have them have a quarry check.
Yeah, I was gonna say the state would have
Yes.
to approve.
Yeah, we have to approve it. So after this, if you guys approved us to increase our numbers, I then have to go.
To the state, yeah.
Yeah, to EDC.
For the night time, addition you bring?
So right now, this is out 12, so we'd go out, stay 12, and it'd be 28 feet. It'd be a foot in from each end, so 12 by 28.
There's not gonna be any wider than the house that's there.
I mean, less.
Yeah,
This
a little
way?
less, yeah.
No, I won't go any further this
Yeah.
way because
Actually, more,
surveying.
yeah, to be honest with you, I mean, I don't even, that size even constitutes.
It's only 336.
Yeah, it doesn't, it has to get 400 square feet, I think, for a site plan. I'm more concerned about the parking. So everything's gonna come down that existing road, basically. You call it a driveway, it's a,
Yes, our drive, right now, yeah. So we park right now, like where the Jeep is probably
Yeah.
right here in that picture of the house.
and that's gonna be parking for the tenants also, or you're gonna
No,
leave
I
the
was
front
thinking,
parking?
I was thinking in the front of the house, putting it here, because the door to the house, one of the doors is right up here. So I was gonna do a driveway right here for them, and then.
Is there space next to the house between the other lot, by the barn?
My parents live here. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, is there space for a driveway in between you and your mother's lot? I mean,
It is.
There-
It is a,
Yeah.
Oh,
it
it
goes
is.
all the way through.
Yes. And then like I could always just put the parking up here, because I mean,
yeah, all right, I just want to make sure you have parking.
yes, I
separate.
would keep them, yes, I
Yeah,
would put them
separate.
separate up here, a little too.
And that's enough parking for people to pick up kids and exchange and,
I would say so, and I could even go further if need be.
I don't see an issue.
I don't either. I don't see any problem.
No, I've seen it.
36 square feet,
I
that's
think it's good.
Yeah, like I said, it doesn't even constitute site plan, it's gonna be 400 square feet, really. I'm glad you brought it before us. I guess we'll probably include the proposed play area, but, and I presume it's gonna be just like the other play area, similar?
Yes, yes, yeah.
You're not gonna put some like crazy ride in there?
No, no. Little roller coaster. No.
All right then, I just need a motion.
Making a motion to approve the plan for 8 Hartford Ave West.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Damon, aye.
We'll consider it disposed of. You're all set.
Thank you.
We'll get a decision and you'll get a decision mailed.
Okay,
And then should be all set to roll.
awesome. Thank you so much.
You brought the guns with you tonight. That's why.
Thank you.
Have a good one. That's the public hearing for 2 weeks. It's got a check and everything.
Oh, okay, yep,
I
yep.
presume
yep.
everything else I got is copies.
Yeah. I'll put them in here, Gail's
I'm
gonna pick it
gonna
up.
leave some of this paperwork in here. It's here already. All right, I just need one more motion.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Damon, aye. Have a good night,
Hey,
guys.
wait.
Bye, David.
See you, Dan.
Give me Dan.
We're getting quick at these meetings.
I like it.
They're always under an hour now.